Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Friends, welcome back to Football Gupshup Watchalong. We have got Leicester City against Nottingham Forest, the 19th and the 20th position of the Premier League table. Clubs are going to be playing against each other, so we're going to go through the team lineups. So let's start with Leicester City, and we have Ward, Castagne, Evans, Fies, Justin, Ndidi, Madison, Telemans, Dewsbury, Barnes, and Wadi. So that means Daka isn't going to be starting this one. He is going to be sitting on the bench. Now we've got the likes of in Nottingham Forest, Henderson, Williams, Cook, McKenna, Lodi, O'Brien, Koyate, as well as Lingard, Gibbs White, Johnson, and Ovaniyi. That again, once again, welcome back to Football Club Shop Watch Along. We have Leicester City against Nottingham Forest, the 19th and 20th position clubs facing each other. Both of the clubs are in serious trouble due to the recent form, and since the beginning of this Premier League season, both of the clubs have seemed to be struggling. Leicester City not making any kind of activity in the transfer market, just acquiring Fies as one of the centre back signing, whereas Nottingham Forest signing most of their squad, most of the team players. You can see they have acquired the likes of Lingard, Gibbs White, Koyate, as well as many others, Lodi from Atletico Madrid. So we're going to go through the team lineups. Leicester City have got Ward, Castagne, Evans, Fies, Justin, Ndidi, Madison, Telemans, Dewsbury, Barnes, Wadi. As for Nottingham Forest, they got Henderson, Williams, Cook, McKenna, Lodi, O'Brien, Koyate, Lingard, Gibbs White, Johnson, and Ovaniyi. Now, guys, if you can please do subscribe to the channel, as well as if you can please give in your votes. There's a poll running right now. Who do you think is going to win the match? Is it going to be Leicester City or Nottingham Forest? This is a very interesting match. I think the pressure is on both of the managers. Brendan Rodgers is under immense pressure to produce results, and I'm sure that if he doesn't win today, he is going to be in serious trouble. Whereas the likes of Nottingham Forest themselves are also very much struggling. Looking at their previous records, you could say that Nottingham Forest just drew one in the last five Premier League appearances. They have lost the other four, whereas Leicester City have lost all five of them. So Leicester City lying in 20th position, whereas Nottingham Forest in 19th. The match is about to be started. I'm just going to get the timer so that you guys can know what is the time inside the match. The match has kicked off, and the timer is going to be appearing on your screen in just a moment. If you can bear me a sec. And Leicester City are wearing their blue kit, whereas Nottingham Forest wearing their red and white. Right now, Nottingham Forest have got the ball. Leicester City are trying to take the ball away. Madison, I think, taken the interception pretty good. Comes to Leicester City. They try to take a shot. It goes over into the crowd, and it's going to be a goal kick. So let me get that timer for you guys so that you guys can know what time it is. It's it's going to be appearing on your screens. There it is. And if you guys can please keep on giving your votes, we are trying to find out what you guys think, who is going to win the match. Whereas discussing about their Premier League position, Nottingham Forest have apparently quite 4 points. They have played seven, whereas Leicester City they have played seven and they just acquired 1 point. So Leicester City is pretty important for them to get these important 3 points. Otherwise, you can find them in some serious trouble. And if Nottingham Forest are able to register a win, then they will go up into the 17th position most probably, and that is what they should be looking at. Right now, there is going to be a corner kick for Nottingham Forest. You can see Gibbs White trying to find his teammates inside the box. He's looking, I think he's going to try to aim a little bit further, and he signals it, puts it long, and that was a very good block by Leicester City. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying for a shot. There was a deflection of Leicester City player O'Brien with a shot over there. I think it was Evans, and it's going to be another corner kick right now. So guys, please keep on giving your votes, and if you can please press the like button as well. If you can please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow this channel on YouTube platform, so please do that. And right now Gibbs White with another corner kick. We are already inside the first 3 minutes of the game, and you can see some battle going on in the box. The cross comes in once again, cleared by Dewsbury. and ball comes to Nottingham Forest. I think it's going to be an offside. It is. There's going to be a free kick to Leicester City. So, guys, giving your predictions, what do you guys think? Who is going to win this match? I think Leicester City are under immense pressure. So is Brendan Rodgers. I think he needs to get a win. You can see the chairman of Leicester City watching up from the stands. So most probably there is going to be some sort of decision making at the end of the match. If Leicester City are able to get a win, maybe he gets to stay on, or perhaps if he gets a loss, maybe he would be fired and he would be sacked. Anyway, right now there is a counter attack taking place by Leicester City, but it's very well kept out by Nottingham Forest. It was an offside. Jamie Vardy was in an offside position. So Jamie Vardy starting today instead of Daka. So that's quite interesting. Don't know why it is that. You can see Steve Cooper watching from the sideline, the manager of Nottingham Forest. He is under pressure too. It seems that he has taken lots of criticism, but it seems that most of the fans are in favor of keeping him a little bit longer. Right now, Madison plays the ball forward towards Wadi. Wadi goes wide, puts the ball in towards Barnes. Barnes finds Telemans. Telemans gives it back towards Castanier. Castanier pushes it back, and Johnny Evans comes further, gets to the ball, passes Telemans. Telemans to Madison. Madison to Justin. Fies on the ball. Fies putting the ball forward towards Castanier. Now Castanier pushing the ball forward. Comes towards Madison. Madison trying to find somebody in the middle. Dewsbury. Dewsbury find Barnes. Barnes inside the box, go for a cross. Kept out by Nottingham Forest. Leicester City trying to recover the ball. Comes to Jamie Vardy. Tries to go for a shot, but it goes wide. Right now, Madison recovers the ball. Comes inside the box, looking to find a cross. Finds it. And that's a very big miss by Leicester City. It seems that it was Dewsbury. I think that was the best chance Leicester City had to go ahead. He was pretty much in the clear. He really had nobody covering him, and that was a very good pass by Madison trying to find Dewsbury. And I think Dewsbury has really missed the best chance of the game. That was on the plate. He should have scored over there. There was no chance that Dean Henderson could have saved that. So Madison with a brilliant cross, and Dewsbury gets to it, and his header goes wide. He should have really done better over there. Dean Henderson couldn't have made that much of distance, but right now you can see Nottingham Forest are on the counter. They are trying to kind of create some sort of pressure. Justin is equal to the challenge. So is Barnes. So right now it's nil-nil. 6 minutes already into the game. Right now, Nottingham Forest are kind of creating this high press around Leicester City's box. Fies coming a little bit forward, trying to break down the play. And once again, Nottingham Forest have got the ball in a very neat area, and they win a free kick. There was a foul. So Leicester City committing a foul over there, and it's Ndidi. Ndidi has been under immense pressure. He hasn't been playing good, specifically when he was playing in that centre back area. But right now, once again, he commits a foul, and you can see Nottingham Forest trying their best. It was Johnson who goes down on the ground. 7 minutes gone already, and this is right outside the box at the right side of the pitch. Lodi is on the ball. So let's see where does he put this one. There is Cook already in the box. You can see Lingard as well, right outside the box. Maybe he's waiting for Lodi. If you could pass to him and Lingard could take a shot outside the box. Let's see what will Lodi decide. 7 minutes gone already. It's still nil-nil. And free kick comes in. That was pretty brilliant by Lodi, but Jamie Vardy makes sure that the ball goes out and he clears the ball. So it's still nil-nil right now, guys. Guys, keep on giving your votes. Please, please do press the like button as well. If you guys can please subscribe to the channel, it'd be really nice. Gibbs White is gonna once again gonna make that corner kick. So let's see what can Nottingham Forest do. And the cross comes in and fires, jumps and clears the ball away. And ball is sent back to Nottingham Forest goalkeeper Dean Henderson, and he's gonna push that ball forward. Right now, Leicester City are once again trying to build up from the back. Johnny Evans pushing the ball forward. Comes to Barnes. Barnes trying to push it forward. Nottingham Forest trying to make sure that they kind of press ahead. But right now, Nottingham Forest are really pressing high. You can see Leicester City are finding it difficult to cope with the energy by Nottingham Forest players. 9 minutes already into the game. Leicester City win a free kick. Quick free kick taken by Fires. Gives it to Telemans. Telemans to Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans pushes it forward towards Castagna, who is by himself on the right wing. But Lingard wins the ball and pushes the ball forward. Intercepted by Telemans. Telemans to Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans to Feist. Back to Telemans. Telemans to Castagna. Castagna to Madison. Madison going through the central area. He has got Jamie Vardy as well as Castagna. Castagna goes for a cross. And there is Barnes on the left flank. Gets the ball, gives it to Justin. Justin goes for a shot. Was that deflected? No, it wasn't. So the ball goes over the bar. And 10 minutes into the game, Leicester City nil, Nottingham Forest nil. Guys, if you can please subscribe to the channel. There is a corner kick. I think that was a deflection, so it's going to be a corner kick. Madison takes a quick kick and exchange the pass with Telemans, but Nottingham Forest are able to intercept it. They push the ball forward. Now Leicester City are trying to chase back the ball. Justin pushes the ball backwards towards the goalkeeper. The ball has been pushed forward. Nottingham Forest trying to play the ball forward right now. Leicester City have got the ball. Still on the ball right now. Comes to Evans. Evans to Fies. Fies to Telemans. Telemans to Justin. Fies back to Evans. Evans to Fies. Fies pushing the ball forward towards Barnes, but Nottingham Forest once again intercept. Comes to Ndidi. Ndidi on the ball, gives it to Madison. Madison to Dewsbury, takes a shot, and it goes wide. That was a very well taken shot by Dewsbury. You could see that he was aiming for the top right corner, and I think his angle was pretty good. But it seems that he just took in a hurry. I think he should have taken a little bit more time. His aim was pretty good, but it seems that the ball was moving away. It was curling away. That is the reason why it went wide. He should have really taken some time, and then he should have taken the shot. But right now it's going to be a goal kick. Dean Henderson signals that he's going to push it long. So right now let's see what is going to happen. Will Nottingham Forest be able to get a goal? You can see the high press is coming in from Nottingham Forest rather than Leicester City. Leicester City are playing on a break. They are more or less relying on counter attack. Right now, Feist is on the ball, still on the ball. Going forward, finds Dewsbury. Dewsbury pushing it forward towards Barnes. Barnes on the ball. That's brilliantly done. Comes towards Cook. Cook pushes it forward. Justin once again pushes it towards the box of Nottingham Forest. Madison collects it. Loses the ball. Comes to Brian. Brian to Lingard. To Gibbs White. Once again, they lose the ball. Comes to Barnes. Barnes has been fouled by Nottingham Forest. Is there going to be a yellow card? Let's see. Is there going to be a yellow card? The ref is going to have a word. So, guys, keep on giving your votes as well as keep on pressing those likes. We are trying to find out who do you think is going to win the match. That is what we are trying to find out. So, please do subscribe as well as press the like button as well. Right now, Williams is the one who committed the foul, but the ref is not going to pull any card out of his pocket. So right now, you can see James Madison is on the ball. Let's see what can he do right now. Goes in for Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy with a header, and it goes wide. Was that an offside? Was that an offside? James Madison delivery is quite good. I think James Madison should be selected for the World Cup because it seems that he's really on in a good form. He wasn't for the last 2 good years, and it seems that he seems to be getting back on his best. Jamie Vardy going wide, that was pretty abysmal by Jamie Vardy standards. He should have really done better over there. Anyway, Leicester City have got the ball back. Castagna back to Evans. Evans to Faiz. Faiz to Justin. Justin pushing it forward towards Barnes on the left flank. Barnes finds Jamie Vardy. That's a brilliant pass. Let's see what can Jamie Vardy do. Takes a shot straight into Henderson. That was pretty poor. Jamie Vardy seems to be dropping his standards because I think what he needed to do was apply some sort of flight into the ball, and he didn't. If he would have applied a flight in that ball, in that shot, he could have clearly beaten Dean Henderson, and he didn't. He went in low, and Dean Henderson easily gets to the ball. So once again, Nottingham Forest have got the possession. Going forward, O'Brien finding Gibbs White. Right now, the ball has been pushed back to Cook. Cook to Gibbs White, and the ball has been put out by Justin. So 15 minutes have gone already. It's still nil-nil. So let's see what will happen in the next 15 minutes of this game. I'm sure that both of the teams would want to get a goal by now, but right now you can see at the very least it's looking pretty good. Both teams are trying to get to the ball. Nobody's trying to sit back. You can see it's back-to-back stuff. Sometimes Leicester City are going for the goal. Sometimes Nottingham Forest are going for the goal. Both teams are going for some sort of win. They are kind of playing a little bit adventurous. You could say that they're not playing with cautious or some sort of that kind of thing. So you can see the eagerness to have a go at each other. So right now, Leicester City have got a free kick. Justin is getting ball. Brendan Rodgers looking quite nervous, and so is Steve Cooper. Both of the managers know that it could be double trouble if they lose the match. So Faiz putting the ball forward in the direction of Jamie Vardy is a little bit wide. Cook gets to the end of it, pushes it forward, and right now you can see Nottingham Forest are once again on the ball. 63% possession for Leicester City and 37% possession for Nottingham Forest. So stats have come up. Right now, Dean Henderson as well as his backline are making sure that Leicester City do not find any sort of space where they could penetrate. And Castagna once again trying to put the ball inside the box. Cook making another clearance. And right now, Nottingham Forest are very much able to cope with the likes of Barnes, Dewsbury, as well as Vardy. Castagna is just making sure that he is on that right wing and putting those crosses in. There is going to be a yellow card for Williams. So there you go, guys. A yellow card comes out. Guys, if you can please subscribe to the channel, that'll be very lovely. If you guys can please support Football Gupshup by subscribing. We are trying to grow this channel on YouTube platform, so please do subscribe. 18 minutes already into the game. Right now, James Madison is on the ball. Let's see what can he do. What does he do in terms of putting the ball inside the box? He got Barnes, Evans, Ndidi, Vardy, and McKenna and Williams marking their men. Fice is a little bit on the further side. And that was a brilliant ball coming in towards Vardy. But the goalkeeper gets to the end of it. James Madison once again trying to find Jamie Vardy, and he finds him in the right space. He was onside, but it was a little bit poor by Vardy. He should have kind of dashed to it, but he didn't. Right now, there's a pretty good ball coming in for Gibbs White, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. That was pretty good by Gibbs White, trying to find his teammate over there. But was he offside? He was onside. It seems like he was onside, but on the replay, it looks like as if he is a little bit offside. So anyway, right now, guys, keep on giving your votes, as well as if you can please press the like button as well. If you can please subscribe to the channel. Right now comes to Telemans. Telemans pushing the ball forward towards Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans towards Castanier. Castanier on the ball. Puts it across Madison. Madison on the ball right now. Goes forward and finds Barnes. Barnes right now on the ball. And you can see he tries to come inside, but the ball has been put out by Nottingham Forest. So it's Leicester City nil, Nottingham Forest nil. So Leicester City once again with a throw-in, and throw-in takes place. Comes to Dewsbury, comes to Justin. Justin finds Telemans. Telemans tries to go forward, but once again intercepted by Nottingham Forest. Pushes the ball forward. Comes to Fires, who intercepts it. Gives it back to his goalkeeper. Pushes it forward towards Castanier. Right now comes to Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans to Telemans. Telemans to Fires. Fires on the ball. Pushes it forward towards Justin. Justin trying to push the ball forward, but intercepted by Nottingham Forest. And there is a foul made by Evans on his ex-teammate Lingard, both playing for United at one stage, but now playing for different teams and against each other. Lingard winning a free kick against his ex-teammate. So right now, Nottingham Forest once again have got the ball. Let's see what can they do. So Williams is going to be the one who's going to take the free kick. 21 minutes have been gone already, and let's see what will happen right now. Leicester City are taking the positions. Ball comes in, and the goalkeeper gets to the end of it. That was pretty good by Ward, collecting it cleanly. And now he pushes it forward towards Fies. Fies gives it to Justin. Justin has been trying very best to go forward, but I think it's Castanier who's having more of freedom. And Telemans once again finding Barnes on the left flank, and intercepted by Nottingham Forest, but Dewsbury recovers it, gives it to Barnes. Barnes to Dewsbury. Dewsbury with a cross in. Oh, that was a very good chance for Jamie Vardy once again. And I think Jamie Vardy is really not playing that good. You could see that this one was once again on the plate. He really had to dash it in, and he didn't. Right now, Gibbs White on the ball. And the chance for Nottingham Forest. And they take the shot, it hits the post. And Nottingham Forest hit the post, guys. They have hit the post. They were so close to get a lead, but it hit the post. That was a very good chance for Nottingham Forest on the break to score a goal against Leicester City. And you could see that Watt did come out of his position, whereas Nottingham Forest did. I think it was Evanui who apparently took the shot and he hits the post, the left post of the goal. So right now Leicester City have got the ball. They've recovered it. Right now Barnes running on the left flank with the ball. Still on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Williams is right on him. Williams had the last touch, so it's going to be a corner kick. They're showing the replay of that Avoni shot. He gets the ball from Gibbs wide and he beats Fires, takes the shot, but it hits the post. That was so lucky for Leicester City. Otherwise, they would have been easily trailing. So right now, Nottingham Forest getting the best chance of the game. But if I have to give an honest opinion, I think Leicester City could have been ahead with 2 to 3 goals already. So you could say that Jamie Vardy is not having his best day, missing 2 to 3 chances. Right now, Madison once again with a corner kick, ball comes in and headed by Evony and it hits Jamie Vardy's hand. Is going to be a free kick for Nottingham Forest. 23 minutes gone already. It's still 0-0. So 16 votes have come in and 81% in favor of Leicester City, 19% in favor of Nottingham Forest. Guys, if you can please press the like button as well. It'll be very nice and lovely if you guys can do that. We are trying to grow this channel and please, we really do need your support. If you can please subscribe, that'd be very nice. So please press the subscribe button. And right now, you can see that Leicester City are playing against Nottingham Forest, both of the teams needing a win and 3 points. Let's see who will be able to do that. If I have to put my money on who is more capable to win, I think Leicester City are playing good today. So if I have to put my money on, I think it would be Leicester City. But Nottingham Forest do have a lot in their arsenal, but for some reason I don't think that they would be able. If it's a draw, then I would understand why, because both of the teams are equal in terms of the quality. But if I have to say that who could win this match, I think Leicester City could easily win this. And Leicester City have scored through a very lucky deflection. It's Madison who puts a shot outside the box. It hits the Nottingham Forest player and it deflects and it goes inside the goal. And Leicester City have taken the lead. It's James Madison through a deflected shot. And I think it was Lingard or let's have a look at the replay anyway. Let's have a look at the replay just to be sure. Just to be sure, guys, just to be sure. I just would want to have a look at the replay just to be sure. Comes to Madison. Okay. What happened was James Madison controls the ball with his left foot, takes the shot with his right, and it hits the arm of, I think, is that an own goal? Let me put the score right now. Let me have a look. Is that an own goal? It looks like it could be given an own goal. But anyway, we'll see right now. And so the goal has been given in. We're just gonna check if it's Madison or if it is given to Madison. So it is a Madison goal. But the key here was that apparently Madison did took the shot. Once again, shot comes in for Leicester City. They've scored another one. They've scored another goal, and it's Barnes with his right foot, and he scored another one. And Leicester City have scored two in quick succession. They are really on hot form, and it seems that they are really on top of Nottingham Forest. That is not looking good for Nottingham Forest. They are really struggling, and you can see the stadium is up in roar. You can see that the fans are really loving it. So Madison with the earlier goal with the deflection, and now is Barnes with a clean shot with his right foot, scoring there with great ease. And you can see the Leicester City chairman really enjoying that goal. Dewsbury puts it through Madison. Madison finds Jamie Vardy on the left, and Barnes was just right behind him. Jamie Vardy finds Barnes. Barnes takes a look, goes to the left, then to the right, and then takes a shot and beats Dean Henderson and scores a goal. So Dean Henderson conceding a goal over there. So right now you can see that it is Leicester City who are really playing good. Another goal scored by Leicester City. So Leicester City is scoring 2 goals in quick succession, and Steve Cooper will have to think of something else because these kind of things do tend to happen, and he will have to think of some other idea. Don't know what that will be, but anyway, that's the case. So right now it is Leicester City 2, Nottingham Forest nil. So there you go, guys. Leicester City scoring two quick goals. For the first goal, I think what happened was apparently it came off McKenna. I think that what it was, it hits McKenna on his arm and it goes inside. So that was what the Madison goal was all about. Whereas the second goal, Barnes making it clear. And Leicester City fans are really celebrating. They're really enjoying this. And it's resumption of normal services. So Leicester City back to their very best. And I'm sure that Brendan Rodgers will be a very happy man having to see lots of losses as well as not good performances, and he has been under quite heavy criticism. So right now there is a new lease of life inside the City Stadium as well as the players. So let's see how this one goes forward. Right now, if looking at the poll, 16 votes have come in, 81% in favor of Leicester City. So it seems that you guys are quite right. Once again, Fives on the ball, pushing it backwards to Ward. Ward pushing it towards Evans. Evans on the ball, pushing it to Fives. Fives once again on the ball. Let's see what can he do. He pushes it towards Justin. Justin towards Dewsbury. Dewsbury pushing the ball forward. Comes towards Nottingham Forest. Comes towards Ndidi. Ndidi towards Barnes. Barnes towards Telemans. Telemans to Madison. Comes to Lingard. Lingard to Lodi. Right now, Nottingham Forest are struggling with Leicester City's press. I think Leicester City have got two goals, and I think they're going to play with new set of belief. They're going to make sure that they take the game towards Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest are going to be in trouble. So 30 minutes into the game, the first 15 minutes were quite different to these 15 minutes. Right now, Wadi on the ball goes for a shot straight into the hands of Dean Henderson, and that was a very good chance. But anyway, right now Lodi once again on the ball gives it in towards O'Brien. O'Brien right now running with the ball forward, comes to Justin. Justin intercepts the ball, gives it to Ndidi. Ndidi back to Justin, to Fives. Fives to Evans. Evans on the ball. He is trying to find Jamie Vardy through the center, but I think it was a little bit too much. So the ball goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. So Dean Henderson conceding two goals already. I don't think so. He'll make it to Qatar World Cup. I think he is not going to be able to go to Qatar World Cup. I think he's going to be Pickford, Pope, and Ramsdale. That's what I think. I don't think so. Dean Henderson will be going to the Qatar World Cup. And right now, Lingard pushing the ball back towards Cook. Comes back to Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson pushes it long, and there is no chance for Castagna to get to it. Lodi gets to the end of it, and you can see Gibbs White giving it a chase. Was a little bit too much. It's going to be a goal kick. So Nottingham Forest are trying to give everything they can. Guys, please do give in your votes and please press the like button as well. If you guys can please subscribe to the channel, it'd be really nice and lovely if you guys can do that. We are trying to grow this channel on YouTube platform, so please do subscribe. And if you guys can please press the like button as well, it'll be very nice and kind of you guys. So right now, Telemans pushing the ball forward towards Madison. Madison has got Castagna on his right, turns, gives it to Castani on the right. Right now, Castani on the ball to Madison. Madison to Castania. Castania goes towards the outside, gives it to Madison. Madison leaves it. Comes to Telemans. Telemans to Madison. Madison looking for a space so he could cross the ball. And Telemans is right next to him. Telemans gets the ball, pushes it backward towards Evans. Evans looking for somebody forward, gives it to Madison. Madison to Telemans. Telemans to Dewsbury. Dewsbury making that run in right now. Has got Jamie Vardy, but has been brought down. Is there going to be a free kick? It is. And Koyate makes a foul on Dewsbury. Is going to be yellow card for Koyate. 33 minutes have gone in. Leicester City 2, Nottingham Forest nil. So Dewsbury once again being brought down by Koyate. Is going to be a free kick. Yellow card for Koyate right now. So there is going to be a free kick. This is James Madison range. James Madison has scored from this range, and I think this is going to be a pretty good chance for Leicester City to triple their lead. And this is James Madison range. He could try to go for that top right corner. Let's see if Dean Henderson has got it covered. Dewsbury could also take the shot, but I think this is James Madison range. Let's see what can he do here. He takes a shot and he beats it. He scores the goal. What a goal scored by Madison. You have to give him 100 out of 100. What a goal that is. That is why, guys, Madison should be on that plane to Qatar. And I think Gareth Southgate should take him because they need his deliveries and they need his creativity. So there you go, guys. Another goal scored by Leicester City. They are on a very hot roll right now. The owner is quite happy, and you can see that he is exchanging high fives with fans. And right now, Leicester City right on top of Nottingham Forest, and James Madison with the curler, and he looks for the top right, and he gets to it. There was nothing that Dean Henderson could have done. It hits the post. It hits the post, but it goes inside the goal and cleanly taken. It was Madison's range. So there you go, guys. Leicester City are ahead, and it's Madison, both fists in the air, and I'm sure that he'll be happy with the two goals that he has scored for Leicester City right now. So there you go, guys. Leicester City 3, Nottingham Forest nil. Right now, it's Nottingham Forest who have got the ball. Cook to Gibbs White, Gibbs White back to Cook, Cook back to the goalkeeper. So right now, ball has been pushed forward. Once again, Justin clears the ball and it goes out for a throw in. So Nottingham Forest will have to try their best to at least score a goal and see if they can get back into this game. So far, it's looking a little bit harder for them because 37 minutes have gone already, and it's just what, like 8 minutes remaining before they go into the halftime. So it's looking a little bit difficult for them. But if they can get a goal, then you could say that they can go into the halftime and work out on a new plan in which they can once again start work. I think that Nottingham Forest have been really poor in terms of dealing with the counter attacks. Leicester City have been really, really good. Once they try to break away, they are so good. Their speed is quite ferocious, and you can see that Nottingham Forest defenders aren't able to cope with that. They seem to be in panic whenever Leicester City are on the run, and it's just that Nottingham Forest really have to find a way to deal with it. Right now, Dean Henderson on the ball, pushing it forward. Lodi comes a little bit deeper, gives it to Brian. Brian finds Lodi. You can see high press coming in from Madison, from Vardy, from Dewsbury, and you can see that Nottingham Forest are really, really finding it difficult to cope with this speed, and they can't deal with it. They just can't. They simply can't. And no disrespect to Cooper, I think that he really needs to work out on his team's composure, because in Premier League you're going to find these kind of teams who would come at you at the speed of light, and you really need to find a way to cope with it. But it seems that they're really struggling, and they're nowhere near it, and it's going to be a very hard season for them if they're not able to cope with it, because it's Leicester City who are not playing in good form, and they're finding it so easy against them. So I think Nottingham Forest could easily be one of those teams who could be in for a relegation battle. Right now, Lingard has got the ball, tries to go for a shot, but Telemans with an important interception, blocks the shot. Again, Nottingham Forest on the ball, trying to go for it. O'Brien has it. Williams, it is an offside. It was Evony who was in an offside position. 39 minutes have gone already. We are just 6 minutes away before the halftime takes place. That was a very good block by Telemans. You could see that Lingard was looking to find that bottom right corner, but Telemans was right at the spot trying to block that shot, and he did. So right now, Ward is going to take that goal kick. He is trying to go long, and he will. So the shot is taken towards Barnes. Barnes isn't able to get over there. The ball goes out for a throw in. So 40 minutes gone already. Leicester City 3, Nottingham Forest nil. Leicester City still on the ball, making that run in. Right now, Nottingham Forest trying to push the ball forward. And NDD is in trouble with the ref. I think he committed a foul over there. So Nottingham Forest on the ball once again. 41 minutes into the game. Cook pushing the ball forward. Madison trying to intercept it, but Koyate gets to the end of it. Gives it to Lodi. Lodi has got Lingard on his left, but he's going to look for a cross, intercepted by Leicester City. And NDD intercepts the ball. Right now, there are lots of huge numbers of Leicester City in terms of going forward. And you can see Castagna arriving over there, gives it to Wadi. So 4 versus 4 situation. Wadi goes for a cross, and the ball goes out for a corner kick. 42 minutes into the game, Leicester City with 3 goals ahead. So looking quite comfortable right now. Madison has got the ball. Let's see what can he do right now. So Madison puts the ball inside the box towards Fires. Fires heads it in towards NDD. NDD towards Madison. Madison goes towards his right. Puts a low cross safely into the hands of Dean Henderson. 3 minutes just before the halftime arrives, and it looks pretty good for Leicester City right now. Nottingham Forest are going to try their very best to at least get a goal, and it's looking as if Leicester City are going to make sure that it doesn't happen. Telemans has got the ball, pushing forward, gives it inwards towards Dewsbury, who's in the center. Dewsbury has got the ball, gives it to Justin. Justin pushes it back towards Fires. Fires gives it to Evans. Evans to Fires. Fires to Telemans. Telemans to Castagne. Castagne back to Evans. Evans right now pushing the ball forward. Johnny Evans is struggling a little bit. So right now Castagne on the ball. Push the ball forward. Comes to Madison. Madison to Castagne. Comes to Fires. Fires once again running with the ball. Comes to Justin. Justin to Barnes. Barnes to Dewsbury. And comes to Barnes, but Barnes has been pushed. And it is going to be a free kick. It was Johnson who makes that foul. So Dewsbury was the one who was brought down. So it's going to be a free kick. Cross comes in, and once again it has been cleared out. Nottingham Forest making sure that Leicester City haven't got more of the ball, but it is going to be a throw in. Castagne finding Telemans. Telemans, Castagne back to Madison. Madison back to Telemans. You can see that Leicester City have got a pretty vibrant kind of midfield. You can see the likes of Telemans coming towards the right flank. Then you can see the likes of Dewsbury almost operating centrally by himself, and Didi trying to support their defenders. And that is the case right now. Once again, ball comes to Nottingham Forest and comes to Madison. Madison on the ball, goes inside and comes to Johnson. Two minutes given for stoppage time right now, guys. 2 minutes given for stoppage time. Right now, ball is with Ward. Ward pushes it for Evans. Evans towards Telemans. Telemans on the ball. He pushes it forward towards Fires. Fires right now making that run in. Comes to Evans. Comes to Castagne. Castagne to Telemans. Comes to Dewsbury. Comes back to Fires. Fires on the ball. Pushes it forward. Once again, he tries to put the pressure. Comes to Dewsbury. Dewsbury on the ball. Comes to Telemans. Telemans finds Madison. Madison on the ball. Pushes it towards there. So right now, guys, it is going to be half time. So we're gonna stop the timer, and it is going to be half time. So lots to talk about. Nottingham Forest really need to work hard because it's not looking good for them. So there you go, guys. It is half time, and Leicester City 3, Nottingham Forest nil. So it's looking quite good for Leicester City, whereas Nottingham Forest are really struggling at this moment. So according to the poll, you guys have voted in for Leicester City. 23 votes have come in so far. 87% in favor of Leicester City, whereas 13% in favor of Nottingham Forest. Guys, if you can please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow the channel on YouTube platform. So please do subscribe. Press the like button as well. And if you guys can keep on giving your votes, it'll be very nice. So Evan Nui missing that chance earlier. If he would have scored that, then it would have been a very different story. But that wasn't seem to be the case. So it seems that it is going to be a struggle phase for Nottingham Forest. So guys, please do subscribe. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back for the second half. A short break, and we will be back for the second half. So we're going to take a short break. If you guys need to take any drinks or anything to eat, you can do that. So we'll be coming back in a shorter while. We're just going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the second half. So, guys, we are back, and it is going to be a second half, which is going to put in the halftime off. We bring on the second half, and there it is. So, Nottingham Forest making three changes straight away. Aurier coming on, as well as three changes happening for Nottingham Forest. So, Steve Cooper changing things and just trying to make sure that they get something back. Let's see what is going to happen. I think it's going to be a little bit harder, but let's see anyway. So Nottingham Forest bringing on three new players. Let me get the timer because the ref is going to blow the whistle any second now. So Sumare has come on. Leicester City also making another change. The match has started, guys. It has kicked off. So second half commences. So far, 26 votes have come in, 88% in favor of Leicester City. Nottingham Forest have got 12%. Right now, Johnny Evans on the ball. Let's see what can he do right now. Pushing the ball forward. Nottingham Forest once again on the ball at this moment. Passing it to their goalkeeper, Dean Henderson. Right now, Aurier on the ball, pushing it forward, making that run. Guys, if you can please subscribe to Football Gupshup, it'd be very nice and kind of you guys. Please subscribe to Football Gupshup. So a chance comes in from Barnes straight into the hands of Dean Henderson. So right now, Justin pushing the ball forward comes to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest on the ball right at this moment. You can see that Leicester City are not trying to be a little bit adventurous. They're trying to maintain the shape. You can see the likes of Telemans as well as Jamie Vardy trying to ensure that they stay in their positions, not leaving their positions untended because Nottingham Forest could come with a game plan where they could try to penetrate those kind of spaces. So I think Leicester City are going to be a little bit more disciplined, depending on what is going to be the reaction of Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest for the next 15 minutes are going to try their best to at least get something in terms of a consolation, maybe try to get a goal. And if they do tend to get that early goal, I think they would try to find that second one as well and see if they can come back into the game. But it all depends what can they do in this first 15 minutes. Can they find that first goal? If they're able to do so, then we could say that the game is certainly on. And I'm sure then Leicester City will have to come up with a different type of game plan. Right now, you can see the likes of Telemans, Barnes, Jamie Vardy staying in shape. And in the last half, you could see that they were almost switching positions. They were going on wing, they were coming central. So it was quite a different kind of Leicester City that we were looking at. But right now, you can see that they are very much disciplined, sticking to their own positions, not leaving their man. It's more of a, like a man marking kind of system. So let's see how long can they go on like this. Right now, 49 minutes have gone in. Nottingham Forest have got the ball. Right now, Leicester City once again on the ball. 50 minutes have gone in. Leicester City 3, Nottingham Forest nil. So Madison once again on the corner kick duties. Let's see what can he do right now. He is going to take that kick. He does. Comes in, comes to fires. He takes the shot. It goes over the bar into the crowd, and it's Leicester City 3, Nottingham Forest nil. Right now, Nottingham Forest once again on the ball, pushing it backwards. Ball comes in long towards Fires. Fires pushes it forward, and the ball goes out for a throw in. Nottingham Forest once again on the ball. Let's see what can they do. Comes to Aurier. Aurier still on the ball. Right now, Leicester City are trying to get that break, but so far Nottingham Forest are on the case. They try to take shot, and it's a chance. Oh my God, that was a chance wasted. And Nottingham Forest had the best chance to get a goal. It was one-on-one situation. The goalkeeper stopped the shot of Evanui, and then on the rebound, there was another player of Nottingham Forest, and he could have scored the goal, but he went wide because of his touch. And you can see clearly that, oh my God, that was so amateur, that was so abysmal that Nottingham Forest really wasted the best chance, I think, of the game. There was one earlier, but I think this was even better than that. It was simply on a plate. They had nobody in front of goal. All they had to do was control the ball and put the ball inside the net, and they weren't able to do so. Right now, Barnes comes in once again, and the ball has been put out by Aurier. Is going to be a corner kick. So, quite feisty this match is turning out to be. This is turning out to be one hell of a match right now. Pretty good in terms of neutral. That's what this is. It's looking quite good. Right now, ball comes in. Sumare is inside the box. James Madison goes for it, and the ball goes out right there. Nottingham Forest once again on the ball, pushing the ball forward, and you can see Leicester City making sure that they have got the possession. Once again, pushing the ball forward. Comes towards Madison. Madison towards Telemans. Telemans towards Sumare. Sumare on the ball, pushing ball forward towards Telemans. Telemans finding Madison. Madison right now making that run in, puts that ball across, and you can see Nottingham Forest knew that what Madison was going to do. They make an important interception, comes to Dewsbury, Dewsbury to Telemans. Telemans trying to find Evans, Evans finding Castanier, comes to Telemans. That's once again brilliant ball. Cross comes in towards Barnes, and that was one hell of defending by the captain. You can see what was Barnes trying to do, and he was angling the shot so that he could have beaten the goalkeeper. But you could see his run was spotted by. Is that handball? That looks like a handball. That looks like a handball, but let's have a look once again. It looks like a handball. Oh my God, it looks like a handball. Is that going to be a penalty? Is that going to be a penalty? It's Cook's hand. It hits his hand. So it might be a handball, but I think he didn't did it on purpose. The referee is waiting from upstairs, so it is going to be a corner kick. It is not a penalty. It's not a penalty, so Cook really lucky over there. And right now it's going to be a corner kick. Let's see what will happen here. Once again, ball comes in and played out by Nottingham Forest. Comes to Dewsbury. Dewsbury finds Evans. Evans puts it in the way of Dewsbury, but Aurier intercepts it. Aurier finds Johnson. Johnson laying it for Lodi. Lodi backheel pass to Gibbs White. Gibbs White finds Aurier. So 56 minutes into the game, and things are looking quite good for Leicester City, but Nottingham Forest are trying to find their way into the game. So let's see what will happen. It's looking quite good. Comes to Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson to Cook. You can see press coming in from Dewsbury, and you can see the pressure being built up by Leicester City. Right now, ball is with Lingard. Lingard finds Gibbs White on the left, comes to Lingard, and Gibbs White goes down. Is it going to be a free kick? The referee gives the advantage to Leicester City, so nothing is going to happen over there. Right now, Nottingham Forest have got the ball, and it comes inside the box, but Evans with an interception. Madison clears the ball, and it is going to be a throw in. So right now, Telemans restart the game, and Leicester City once again on the ball. Let's see what can they do. And it is going to be a free kick. There is Dewsbury who's down on the ground, holding his knee. Comes to Nottingham Forest. Right now, Dean Henderson finding Cook. Cook pushing the ball forward. Comes towards Fies. Fies on the ball. Trying to find Dewsbury. Dewsbury trying to find Barnes. Comes to Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson on the ball once again. Pushing the ball forward. And Johnny Evans making that high press, making sure that he doesn't give any more of space to Nottingham Forest. Right now, ball is with Fies. Fies finding Castanier. Castanier pushing the ball back to the goalkeeper. Now, let's see what can Nottingham Forest do over here. They're trying to make this high press and making it a little bit difficult for Leicester City. Aurier winning the ball right now. Comes to Cook. Cook finds Aurier. Aurier right now has got the ball, taking it forward, but Leicester City with an interception is going to be a throw in. Johnson on the ball. You can see Leicester City fans calmly watching the match. I think it's much better side that what they were seeing for the last 2 months. So finally, a sigh of relief. They are finally winning a match, and with bigger margin. So a change is about to take place on Nottingham Forest bench. Two new players are about to come on, and Johnny Evans once again on the ball. Fires putting the ball forward towards Justin. Justin Dewsbury back to Justin. Comes to Fires. Fires putting the ball back to Ward. Ward right now with the ball. Pushing it towards Evans. Now Ward is going to push it long. 1 hour mark has gone, and we are just 30 minutes away before Leicester City could register a very good win against Nottingham Forest. And you can see Leicester City player and Nottingham Forest player both are down on the ground. The referee has given the advantage. The ball has been pushed forward, and Madison is down on the ground holding his foot. There is something wrong. He's not feeling right. Don't know what is the reason that he is not feeling good. Oh, he did fall awkwardly on his knee, and I think he did his ankle was caught out by that Nottingham Forest player. So maybe that is the reason that he is really struggling. So a change is about to take place for Leicester City as well. So let's see. It's going to be Jamie Vardy who is going to come off. So Nottingham Forest also making two changes. So Dennis is coming on for Evany, and right now Leicester City on the ball. You can see Telemans once again trying to go forward, and Castagna coming in for the ball, but Nottingham Forest trying to intercept it. Then Unlodi on the ball, coming towards Madison. Madison towards Telemans. Telemans towards Evans. Evans pushing the ball forward. Comes to Madison. Madison finds Daka, and Daka pushes the ball forward, but intercepted by Nottingham Forest. Once again, John Evans trying to recover the ball, and there is going to be a foul. It is going to be Lingard who is going to get, I think, a yellow card for that high boot on Justin. So Lingard gets a yellow card. He had a high boot, and apparently Justin came flying in with hitting his head. So Lingard gets a yellow card. Right now, Leicester City on the ball, going forward. Madison still on the ball, gives it to Sumare. Sumare on the ball right now. Comes to Madison, comes to Telemans. Telemans still on the ball right now. You can see Nottingham Forest intercepting the ball. Dennis is on the run. Fice is trying to give it a chase and gets to it. Gives it back to Ward. Ward pushes it to Justin. So 64 minutes have gone in so far. Leicester City 3, Nottingham Forest nil. Guys, keep on giving your votes, as well as please, if you can press the like button as well. And it will be really lovely if you guys can subscribe to the channel. It will really help me to grow this channel on YouTube platform. Please, guys, it's a kind request, it's a humble request. If you guys can please subscribe to the channel. Right now, Nottingham Forest on the ball. Serge Aurier and Gibbs wide has got the ball, gives it to Dennis. Dennis with a chance, takes a shot, and it goes wide. But anyway, he was offside. So things are not looking good for Nottingham Forest. Dennis was offside over there. You can clearly see that Aurier beats his man, gives it to Gibbs White, and then when Gibbs White passes the ball forward, Dennis was in an offside position. Thank you very much, John Williams. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you, John. Right now, Lingard, I think he's trying his very best to clear this pressure around Leicester City players, but seems to be struggling because it's just that Leicester City are trying to make sure that they are in those kind of zones where Nottingham Forest can't find any space, and there is always a situation 2v1. Once again, Gibbs White trying to put that ball inside that box, but is being kept out by Leicester City. Now ball is with Daka. Daka has got Telemans. Telemans to Madison. Madison has got Barnes, but gives it to Dewsbury on the left. Dewsbury back to Sumare. Justin comes to Telemans. Telemans to Evans. Evans pushing it towards Castagna, but once again intercepted by Lodi, and Evans recovers the ball. Castagna is on the run, finds Madison. Madison, Telemans. Telemans fires. Fires pushes the ball towards Dewsbury on the left flank. Barnes has gone central. So Dewsbury is on the wing, gives it to Barnes, who's playing centrally right now. Gives it to Madison. Madison turns to his left, takes a shot, but it goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick. That was pretty good by Madison. I thought that for one moment he was going to go for his right boot, but he turns and shifts his body towards the left flank and then takes two steps and then takes a shot. But you can see what Madison is really trying to do over there. I think it's just because due to the fact that Nottingham Forest do not tend to give space that much, and that is where the real key is. And once again, ball comes to Henderson. Henderson tries to take the shot, but Daka intercepts it, and the referee has blown the whistle because Henderson was about to take that kick. So anyway, it is going to be a goal kick. 68 minutes have gone in. We have about 22 minutes remaining and some stoppage time. So let's see if Nottingham Forest can really find that first goal. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult now because they're running out of time. And I thought in the first 15 minutes they could have easily gotten a goal, but it looks like it's getting more harder and harder. Lingard is going to come off. So Nottingham Forest are going to make a change. And it seems that it's Mangala who's coming on. So instructions coming inside, and there is going to be a change of formation for Nottingham Forest. So Nottingham Forest are going to change some things over. So let's see. Right now, Justin has got the ball, gives it to Sumare. Sumare back to Evans. Evans on the ball, pushing it forward, intercepted by Gibbs. Gibbs on the ball. That's a brilliant run. That's a brilliant run. Beats Fires. And it was Somare who helped out Fires. Otherwise, Sorry, it was Johnson, guys. It was Johnson. For one moment, I thought that it was Gibbs White, but it was Johnson. That was a brilliant run and excellent dribbling skills. You could see what he was trying to do, and his determination shown that he had already beaten Fires. Not for Sumare, he would have easily beaten Fires over there. So right now it is going to be a corner kick. Let's see what can Nottingham Forest get out of this corner kick. Corner kick about to come in, taken, jumped, and Daka puts the ball out. It is going to be another corner kick. 70 minutes have gone out already, and Nottingham Forest once again on that corner kick. It's Gibbs wide. It comes in, and Leicester City are trying to make that clearance. They're able to do so. It's Madison pushes the ball long out, comes to Aurier who collects it. Aurier puts it deep into the box, but safely into the hands of Var, who comes out of his position and collects the ball. Right now, he gives it to Justin, who's on the left flank, making that run in and pushes it forward towards Barnes. Nottingham Forest trying their best to intercept, and they really do it. Mangala on the ball, trying to find Dennis over there, but once again, Leicester City are making sure that they win the ball. It is going to be a free kick. There is going to be a yellow card. The ref is going to have a word, and the yellow card has been issued. So 71 minutes into the game, it's going to be Sumare who has been shown a yellow card. So ball comes in and it goes out. It's going to be a goal kick. That was pretty poor by Lodi. He was trying to find somebody down there, but anyway, it is going to be a goal kick. Right now, Dhaka on the ball, still running on the ball, comes to chance. Dhaka scores, and Leicester City have scored another goal, guys. They have scored another goal. It is Dhaka. So there you go, Leicester City scoring another goal. It's not looking good for Nottingham Forest. You can see that they are really struggling, and you can see Leicester City fans really enjoying their team's performance. You can see that they're really happy, and Madison with a cross, low cross, comes to Dhaka with his back heel, and he scores the goal. It might be a contender for the goal of the week. That was brilliant take by Dhaka, scoring the goal, and that was really brilliant. So there you go, guys. Leicester City have scored 4 goals. Nottingham Forest are really on the ropes. I think Steve Cooper might be in trouble. I think they might stick with him because remember, guys, even if he gets relegated, he brought them into the Premier League, so it won't make any kind of difference that if they fire him. And I think he's trying to rebuild the squad. They need to give him some time. and if they give him some time, then he might be able to produce something. But let's see. Anyway, it's not looking good for Nottingham Forest. Right now, Dean Henderson on the ball. Comes to Leicester City. Once again, Nottingham Forest trying to go forward. Nottingham Forest once again trying to build this from the back. 75 minutes coming to an end, so 15 minutes remaining. Steve Cooper watching, motionless, and you can understand why it is that. Justin once again with the ball, pushes it towards Somare, comes to Justin. Justin pushing it forward, intercepted by Mangala, and right now Nottingham Forest on the ball. Comes to Aurier. Aurier trying to find Dennis, but intercepted by Justin. The ball goes out for a throw in. Quick throw in taken. Comes into Cook. Cook to Dean Henderson. Laka giving that high press once again. And Leicester City are really, really pressing high. They're really trying to make sure that they stay on top. And nobody expected this to be a high scoring game for Leicester City. And Leicester City fans are really celebrating. You can see them from the stands. They're really, really making loud noises. You can see they're really happy. Nottingham Forest pushing the ball forward. Leicester City have got the ball. Comes to Dewsbury and tries to play it in towards Barnes. Right now, ball goes forward. Nottingham Forest trying to go forward, but Sumare isn't able to keep the ball. Nottingham Forest making that counter attack, comes to Johnson. Johnson to Mangala. Mangala back towards Lodi. Lodi gives wide. Right now, I think if Nottingham Forest, they, I don't think so. They can, it's going to be pretty hard to win the match, but I think draw is out of the book. Getting a consolation goal, I think it really needs something more of a miracle for them to score a goal, because so far Leicester City, they have done a brilliant job by keeping them shut. And Mangala once again on the ball. Leicester City had been looking more threatening since the beginning of the match. But if you have to ask at the beginning if Leicester City could have won this game with 4 goals to nil, I would have been saying that no way, it's not possible. But looking at this game, you can see that Nottingham Forest really needs some lot of work to do. Once again, Dewsbury trying to create that high press. Dean Henderson finding it a little bit difficult, but he pushes the ball forward. And Justin is making that recovery. He wins it, gives it to Faiz. Faiz pushes it towards Sumare. Sumare finds Evans. Evans trying to push it long. Intercepted by Gibbs White. Gibbs White finds Johnson, takes a shot. Brilliant stop by Ward. And that is the first time I've seen that Ward has been in trouble after a long time. I think I forgot that when was the last time that he was really threatened by Nottingham Forest. It shows how good Leicester City have been playing and how poor have been Nottingham Forest. So 79 minutes into the game, there is going to be a corner kick, 6 corners for each of them. So corner kick comes in. Let's see what can Ward do over here. He puts his hand. Uh, Nottingham Forest aren't able to do anything with that corner kick. 79 minutes have gone in. Throw in taken, comes to Aurier. Aurier pushes the ball forward. Right now, Dennis on the ball, still on the ball. So let's have a look at the poll. 86% in favor of Leicester City, 14% in favor of Nottingham Forest. So that tells you everything. Right now, ball comes in, and you could easily see that Leicester City are really finding it easy against Nottingham Forest. So another change is about to happen for Leicester City, and I think it's Pratt who is going to come on for Telemans. So Telemans getting a round of applause from the whole stadium. So Telemans comes off, and Pratt comes on. So for the last 10 minutes of the game, so he will get some minutes. Guys, I'm just gonna wait 5 minutes more before I close this poll. I think there is no point of running this poll because I think Leicester City are gonna win this comfortably. So once again, Leicester City are on the ball, trying to go forward. '81 minutes have gone in. There is an injury. It's Dewsbury who's down on the ground. So Madison, who scored 2 goals today, had a really good game. So 81 minutes have gone in. Right now, Nottingham Forest have got the ball, just trying to play these last 7 minutes, and it seems Leicester City are going to win this quite comfortably. So, guys, we are in the last 5 minutes of this game, and there is going to be substitution. Albrighton is going to come on for Madison. Madison, who scored 2 goals, is going to go out. So, I think he didn't want it to come off, but anyway. So, last 4 minutes remaining. I think it's all done, and Leicester City have won this with a greater margin. You can see everybody is happy, including the fans. And you can see what has happened here. Nottingham Forest really have a lot of work to do, and they have been really, really poor. Anyway, so guys, what we're going to do is we're going to be closing this poll in another minute. Right now, Fire's on the ball, pushing it forward towards Dewsbury. Steve Cooper, I think he is going to be in a little bit trouble. Uh, I think the critics are going to be going heavy on him, but I still think that they need to give him some time. Nottingham Forest are trying their best to get something, but Leicester City have played beautifully today. Daka pushing it forward was Castania. Now let's see what can Leicester City do over here. Comes to a Sumare, and right now Sumare on the ball, pushing it forward. Right now, ball comes in, and Nottingham Forest almost getting a chance, scoring a goal over there, but gives wide with a header, and safely into the hands of Ward. That was a very good chance for Nottingham Forest. But anyway, last 2 minutes remaining. Guys, what we're going to do is we're going to be closing down this poll. I don't think so. Nottingham Forest have any chance to win from here. So just going to wait another minute and just going to close this poll. Leicester City is still on the ball. Leicester City winning this quite comfortably, 4 goals to nil. And you have to say Nottingham Forest were really poor. Right now, Sumare pushing it forward. So, guys, we'll be closing down this poll. And once again, I would really want to thank everyone who have voted in, as well as press the like button, guys. If you can please subscribe to the channel. And we are just right at the last minute of this game, and I'm sure that you guys would have enjoyed today's watch-along transmission. Hopefully, it'll be coming in tomorrow for the Champions League games. We have lots of games coming in tomorrow, and just gonna go through which games we're gonna be doing tomorrow. We will be having, I think, the first one which we're gonna be doing tomorrow is Bayern Munich against Victoria Pleasant. We also have Marseille and Sporting Lisbon. We'll be giving you the updates for that one. And then we will be giving you the updates of the other matches as well. And then later we will be covering Liverpool versus Rangers, as well as we will be also having other games such as Ajax versus Napoli. We'll be also covering Inter Milan against Barcelona as well. So I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we will be covering games such as Chelsea against AC Milan. Uh, we will also have Sevilla versus Borussia Dortmund. I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in for those games. And then on Thursday, Europa League, United as well as Arsenal will be playing their games. We'll be also giving you the updates for the games of Conference League in which West Ham United are playing. I think, let me have a look. They are playing against the likes of, there it is. West Ham United are also playing on Thursday. They're playing against Anderlecht, so we'll be giving you the updates for that game as well. I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in for that. Then on Saturday, we'll be back for the Premier League action, and I'm sure that you guys will be tuning in for more games. So once again, guys, I really want to appreciate and thanks from Football Gupshup that you guys have tuned in. So 3 minutes stoppage time has been given, and 1 minute have gone already, 1.5 minute. So 1.5 minute remaining. We're just gonna close this poll, and that's it. So thank you very much for subscribing, as well as giving a like, as well as giving the vote. So once again, guys, I will ask you, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Football Gupshup, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Champions League games. Thank you very much once again, and have a nice one. So last free kick about to happen for Nottingham Forest, and we're just waiting for it before the referee blows the full-time whistle. And just gonna wait for it. He comes in, Sumare heads it out, comes to Evans, and that's it, guys. That's all over. It's all over, and Nottingham Forest losing to Leicester City with 4 goals to nil. We just gonna close this second half, and full time it is. So there you go, guys.